What if your faith was tested in the most terrifying way possible? What if choosing God meant staring death in the face? This is the true story of Daniel, a man whose trust in God led him straight into the lion's den, and an unbelievable miracle that followed. Set in ancient Babylon, a city of immense power and grandeur, Daniel's story is one of unwavering faith. In a time when loyalty to God could cost you your life, Daniel stood firm, defying the king's decree. His faith not only saved him but also demonstrated the power of God to an entire empire. A long time ago, in the mighty kingdom of Persia, there lived a man named Daniel. He wasn't just any man. He was wise, faithful, and completely devoted to God. From a young age, Daniel showed great promise. He studied diligently and learned the ways of his people. Even in a land where most people worshipped other gods, Daniel stood firm in his faith. King Darius trusted Daniel so much that he made him one of the highest rulers in the land. In fact, Daniel was so good at his job that the king planned to put him in charge of the entire kingdom, but not everyone was happy about this. A group of high-ranking officials were jealous. They wanted power for themselves, but they couldn't find a single fault in Daniel's work. He was honest, hardworking, and loyal. So they devised a wicked plan. If they couldn't attack his character, they would attack his faith. The officials approached King Darius with a cunning proposal. They suggested a new law, one that forbade anyone from praying to any god or man except the king for 30 days. If anyone disobeyed, they would be thrown into the lion's den. Flattered by the idea of being worshipped, King Darius signed the decree into law, not realizing it was a trap set for his most trusted advisor, Daniel. The officials were jealous of Daniel's favor with the king. They knew his unwavering faith could be his downfall. When Daniel heard about the new law, he had a choice: stop praying and stay safe, or stay faithful to God and risk death. Daniel didn't hesitate. He went straight to his home, opened his windows, just as he always did, and knelt to pray. He wasn't afraid. His trust in God was far greater than his fear of lions. The jealous officials were watching. The moment they saw Daniel praying, they ran straight to the king and reported him. King Darius's heart sank. He realized he had been tricked. The political intrigue was clear. The officials had orchestrated the entire plot to eliminate Daniel. He spent the whole day trying to find a way to save Daniel, but Persian law was unchangeable, even for the king himself. At sunset, Daniel was brought before the lion's den. The king, filled with sorrow and inner turmoil, looked at him and said, "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, save you." With a heavy heart and a mind clouded with worry, the king gave the order. Daniel was lowered into the deep, dark pit. The lions prowled around, their glowing eyes fixed on him. Then, a massive stone was rolled over the entrance. That night, King Darius was consumed by anxiety. He could not eat, could not sleep. He paced back and forth, his heart heavy with fear, hoping for a miracle. At sunrise, the king rushed to the lion's den. His voice trembled as he called, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God saved you?" For a moment there was silence. But then, from within the den, a strong, joyful voice echoed, "Yes, O king, my God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent before him, and before you." The stone was rolled away and Daniel was lifted out. Not a single scratch was on him. The crowd gasped. It was a miracle. The lions were fierce, but they did not harm me. The angel stood by my side all night. The people were in awe, marveling at the power of Daniel's God. Now, it was the turn of the wicked officials. They had planned to destroy Daniel, but instead, they were thrown into the lion's den themselves. And this time, there was no angel to protect them. From that day on, King Darius made a new law. "Let everyone in my kingdom fear and worship the God of Daniel, for he is the living God who rescues and saves. His kingdom will never be destroyed and his power will never end." Daniel didn't let fear stop him from praying. What about you? Do you stand firm in your faith even when it's difficult? God's protection? Even in the lion's den, Daniel was never alone. No matter what challenges you face, God is with you too. Your faith can inspire others. Because of Daniel's faith, even a powerful king saw God's greatness. Your trust in God can lead others to him. So the next time you face your own lion's den, Will you trust in God? Remember, He is always in control. If you were inspired by Daniel's story, let me know in the comments. Reflect on your own faith, and share how it helps you overcome challenges. What's one thing you learned today? Like, comment, and subscribe.